When Libre was released, it made a huge ruckus, and even today it's iconic. It's a very hyped up and loved fragrance. So what are the differences between Eau de Parfum and Eau de Toilette version? Which one would you prefer? And watch until the end so you will find out. Hello everyone, my nickname is Miri. Welcome to my channel. And first I will review both fragrances and then I'll compare them, and in the end I'll let you know are they worth the hype and which one is my favorite. When interviewed, master perfumers Anne Filippo and Carlos Benaim said they worked for 7 years on the development of the perfume, and after more than 1,500 trials, a final concoction under the code name Boyish was made into today's Libre Eau de Parfum. The original code name Boyish was appropriate because the initial idea was to take the Fougère, a classic male fragrance with a prominent aromatic lavender, and blend it with the lush feminine scent of orange blossom. That duality of masculine and feminine in one fragrance was something new in the designer world, and it was almost revolutionary, similar to what Yves Saint Laurent did himself when he made the first tuxedo for women. Therefore, the reason why it's called Libre is because it's a symbol of liberty in terms of gender associations made with a certain type of scent. And both Eau de Parfum and Eau de Toilette come in these stunning, luxurious bottles, but the only difference in the look of these two bottles is that Eau de Toilette has a slimmer, taller bottle with slightly pinkish juice, while the Eau de Parfum is wider and shorter and the juice has kind of yellowish color. How does Libre Eau de Parfum smell? Upon the initial spray, you get a burst of lavender and orange blossom, so the dichotomy between the masculine lavender and feminine orange blossom is noticeable from the start, together with petite grain that is extracted from the leaves and twigs of the bitter orange tree. And petite grain gives a slightly herbal woody greenness that grounds lavender boldness and orange blossom delicateness, so the overall scent is a bit aromatically minty with sweet orangey floral aroma, and it reminds me of the clean, floral, minty flavor of the toothpaste. But this is a compliment in the best and most luxurious way possible. So, you know that feeling of freshness and cleanness when you brush your teeth and you feel like sparkliness and brightness tingling in your mouth? Well, the opening of Libre Eau de Parfum gives me the same feeling. After 4 to 5 minutes, jasmine enters the picture and the scent becomes predominantly fresh floral scent with a citrus vibe and a little tinge of musk in the background. I know that everyone is saying the lavender is the keynote in this perfume, but I don't detect that much lavender, at least not in a way real lavender flowers smell, but I do get peaceful, fresh and slightly aromatic vibe lavender offers. The heart smells to me like the scent of fresh, luminous, fragrant bouquet of white flowers, and next to it is a glass of orange juice. So you get that fruity, flowery combination, but it's very balanced. So it's sweet, but not overly sweet. It's fresh, but not overly masculine, and it's floral, but without being too old ladish, and it has a bit of soapiness, but not in a laundry detergent kind of way. In the dry down, scent becomes muskier and therefore more powdery and soapy with subtle vanilla sweetness and woodiness, but predominantly this is a floral scent, and the easiest way to describe this it would be to say this is a luxurious lavender soap bar on a wooden soap dish. So overall you get a scent of clean, fresh white florals, but they're mixed with orangey lavender in the opening, with oranges in the heart, and with the musk in the dry down. Because of the immense hype, I expected something miraculous when I first tried it out, and no, this is not a miraculous kind of scent, but Libre Eau de Parfum is a very beautiful, sleek, classy, fresh, clean, soapy, white floral scent. The vanilla here isn't that prominent like in some other variations of this line, and the scent smells rich and crisp, so So I can understand all those who say this is a bit too masculine for them, because it has a cool, refreshing vibe of the cologne, but also it has feminine floral delicateness. So in my opinion, this could be unisex, but it's more feminine leaning, and it feels very timeless, not dated at all. If you like fresh fragrances, if you like florals, I'm sure you will like Libre Eau de Parfum, because it smells like a combination of lavender vanilla combo in Bon Guerlain Eau de Parfum and a citrusy musky freshness in Calvin Klein Woman or Calvin Klein One. So this isn't girly, playful or romantic type of perfume at all, and most people describe Libre Eau de Parfum as the scent of a boss lady because it smells like an ideal office fragrance, and it has the vibe of a woman who knows what she wants. But since it's very versatile, Libre Eau de Parfum doesn't necessarily need to be the scent of a successful woman in a black power suit who runs a company and who's very cautious and calculated. It could be a scent of a woman wearing her boyfriend's oversized white shirt because it has a clean vibe and slight sexiness, but also it could be a scent of a proper lady in a white dress who's elegant, eloquent, slightly stiff, but luxurious. So this is modern, it's timeless at the same time, and I do appreciate the intention of creating a floral fragrance that won't smell like a princess or Barbie type of perfume, and that will be empowering, confident and elegant, but it's not a love, at least not so far. So my rating for its scent profile is 8 out of 10. How does Eau de Toilette smell? The opening is quite short-lived. You get a strong bergamot orange opening similar to a bursting sparkling citrusy champagne, and after just 2 minutes, jasmine heart starts to show up together with tea and lavender aromatic bitterness. So orange blossom is in the background on my skin, and the scent is all about jasmine with light, fresh, spicy, bitter lavender hues. So lavender here isn't that strong as it is in the Eau de Parfum, because two most dominant notes on my skin are jasmine and tea notes. So picture there are flower pots with lavender on the window. Someone put a teapot of jasmine tea on the table while you're arranging jasmine flowers to make a beautiful jasmine bouquet in the flower vase. And this is how Eau de Toilette smells, and it also shows you how prominent a certain note is in Eau de Toilette. The most prominent is the scent of jasmine. You can smell right in front of you. On the table nearby, you get a scent of jasmine tea that is slightly warming up and filling the room with its bitter, almost smoky qualities. And in the distance, you can smell a slight lavender herbal scent, but only bits of it. So even if you disliked the strong lavender in the Eau de Parfum, this one might be better for you. So jasmine here is still very clean and fresh, but it has like a bit spicier and smokier vibe, and the scent is very elegant and calming with an aromatherapeutic effect, but it's not very sweet in the opening and the heart. Also, I must say that on some lavender in Eau de Toilette can smell a bit medicinal. And as it dries down, the scent becomes muskier and sweeter because of the vanilla. Musk in Eau de Toilette has a powdery and clean laundry-like effect, so the overall vibe you get is slightly sweet, powdery, but still fresh jasmine scent, similar to a scent of jasmine tea with milk and vanilla on the freshly washed linen tablecloth. And I must say that when I wore Eau de Toilette in the summer, the vanilla in the dry down becomes sweeter, so just be aware that vanilla will shine more on the skin in the warmer days. Therefore, the scent changes from the citrus opening that quickly transforms into a jasmine tea lavender forward scent and finishes with a powdery, musky, soapy floral scent. Overall, this is a simple fragrance that could be more crowd-pleasing than Eau de Parfum because the lavender is toned down, but it still has a calming effect. Eau de Toilette feels very elegant and fresh, but not in a crisp, citrusy way, because on my skin this is a floral scent with dominant tea and musk, so you must love flowers and musk to enjoy it. And I love the addition of tea in Eau de Toilette because it makes the scent more unique and almost like a bit dark, but it differentiates the Eau de Toilette from the rest of the line. So Eau de Toilette has an understated elegance and luxury feel. It's the scent of a beautiful lady waking up in the bright white room with large open window looking up, the lavender growing in the garden, while the light breeze carries the floral slightly bitter scent of the lavender together with the scent of jasmine tea, steam rising up from the cup on the nightstand, and a beautiful scent of clean musky linens. So the mix of these scents is beautiful, but it kind of doesn't really fit the flacon because the gold and black sexy details on the bottle seem too much and too in your face compared to what this scent is all about. Eau de Toilette would be some kind of pastel color that is soothing and relaxing, not liberating or revolutionary as the initial idea for Libre Eau de Parfum was. So it is very pretty, it has a sex appeal, but it's not overly sweet or girly floral scent. This is a very elegant and composed fragrance with a more relaxed and chilled vibe compared to the Eau de Parfum, like the scent of a lady walking barefoot through the jasmine lavender field and picking white flowers. So my rating for this scent profile is 7 out of 10. Let me know if you like this review by clicking the like button and subscribing. That's an important feedback to me. And also, if you had the chance to try these fragrances out, let me know what you think of them in the comments. But if you didn't and you're wondering what are the differences between Eau de Parfum and Eau de Toilette, how they perform and which one would suit you better, then stay tuned until the end. If you consider the performance, well, of course, the Eau de Parfum wins the match, but not with a landslide. Eau de Parfum lasts about 6 hours on my skin, but it projects only for the first 2 to 3 hours and then it becomes softer. Also, Eau de Parfum has a great sillage, so others will be able to catch up on your scent and compliment you on it. So my rating for the Eau de Parfum performance is 7 out of 10. Eau de Toilette has a good performance considering this is an Eau de Toilette concentration. It lasts about 4 to 5 hours on my skin and it projects for the first 2 hours, and when people get closer to you, when they hug you, they will be able to enjoy this elegant floral aroma. And I must say that I can smell Eau de Toilette in my hair even the next morning if I sprayed this perfume in the evenings. But overall, this is a moderate performing perfume and my rating for its performance is 6 out of 10. Considering wearability, both are gender neutral but feminine leaning. Both could be worn by a woman of any age and they're pretty versatile and good all year round fragrances, but the Eau de Toilette leans slightly more towards warmer months. So if I had to pick just one season, I would prefer to wear either one of them. I would say Eau de Parfum would be the perfect spring fragrance when it's still crisp outside and flowers start to bloom, while the Eau de Toilette would be a summer scent of bloomed flowers under the sun heat. Both have signature scent versatility because they adapt to any situation or occasion, and both would be more appropriate for daytime use. But Eau de Parfum could be a nighttime fragrance as well, and it would be amazing as a transition fragrance between seasons when you don't know which scent to wear. Both the Eau de Parfum and Eau de Toilette have a keynote of jasmine, lavender, musk and orange blossom, so they are like 85% similar in my opinion, and they just slightly differ in every stage. So in the opening, Eau de Parfum has a combination of citruses and lavender, while the Eau de Toilette is less complex and it has just citruses, while in the heart, Eau de Parfum becomes a citrusy floral scent, but Eau de Toilette has a floral heart with tea bitterness, and both are musky in the dry down, but Eau de Parfum is woodier while Eau de Toilette is soapier. So if you love citruses, prominent lavender and woodiness, go for Eau de Parfum, but if you would like something lighter with prominent florals, a bitter tea note and powdery soapiness in the dry down, then go for Eau de Toilette. The overall feel you get while wearing them is also different. Eau de Parfum is sparklier because of the added citruses that are noticeable in almost every stage of the perfume, and it also has a bit scratchy, sharp vibe, like this is some sort of orangey, flowerish version of Axe or Old Spice deodorant spray, but it's very luxurious and feminine as well. So Eau de Parfum makes me feel bold, confident, and it gives bossy or bad girl energy, and it's a bit more serious, strict and confident, while the Eau de Toilette is cooler, friendlier, and without the confident deadliness Eau de Parfum has. So Eau de Toilette is smoother, it's less complex, it's softer, citrusy, lavender toned down version of the Eau de Parfum, and it's very inoffensive. It would be a safe blend buy if you like florals and musks, so it is more wearable and it is kind of you can't go wrong type of fragrance. Therefore, Eau de Parfum is a truly empowering scent that gives you a feeling of strength and dominance. It matches the bottle and it won't be everyone's cup of tea. So if you didn't vibe with the Eau de Parfum, check out Eau de Toilette because it's slightly a bit more playful, sophisticated floral scent with a type of delicateness, so it would be a safer blind buy choice. I like them both and both have uniqueness. Eau de Toilette is a bitter tea version of jasmine scent, while the Eau de Parfum is orangey jasmine, and I slightly prefer the sweeter orangey hues in the Eau de Parfum. So Eau de Parfum gets for its scent profile and performance 7.5 out of 10, while the Eau de Toilette gets for the scent profile and performance 6.5 out of 10. I do find them both very classy, refined and pretty, but honestly they didn't knock me out of my feet like some other versions in this range, so they won't be staying in my collection. And despite that, if you love musky florals, I'm sure you will love Eau de Toilette, and if you would like citrusy lavender twist on the florals, then you will love Eau de Parfum. As always, scents are subjective, but I wouldn't mind smelling these two on anyone or wearing them at all because they're pretty, and precisely because of that, you will get compliments with them. So let me know, did you receive any compliments while wearing these two perfumes? And thank you so much for watching and your support. And if you would like to see a perfume comparison between Givenchy L'Interdit Rouge and the new version Rouge Ultime, check out this video. I will see you there. Bye!